year ago, I had no idea what 2013 had in store for me. The year before, I'd found YouTube after having taken quite a big knockback in my acting career, which I talked about in my Turning on the Light video. And through YouTube, I found most of the closest friends that I have now. And I also found Alex, who, you know, became my boyfriend and is still my closest friend today. But I knew that YouTube wasn't gonna be the be-all and end-all of my career. I knew I still wanted to be an actress and a singer. So at the beginning of 2013, I didn't have an agent because no agents would take me on. I kept meeting with agent after agent after agent. But there was one agency called Curtis Brown said that they'd love to work with me. And that was kind of when everything went from I don't know what I'm doing with my life to, oh, this is what I'm doing with my life. I've said before that when I went into my agency, they said, what roles are you interested in playing? And I said Eponine and Doctor Who's assistant. And they said, let's start with Eponine. And I was so prepared to audition for Eponine, not get it, and then wait for the next cast change and audition and not get it and wait for the next cast change. They sent me up for the Eponine auditions, and I can't tell you how much I thank them for that, because it's so hard to get into the theatre industry when you've had no training and the only experience you had was as a child. And since then I became a part of this theatre family, and I've met some of the best friends that I could ever ask for. And in amongst it all, you guys have been like the most supportive you could ever have been. Getting all teary now. I have this horrible thing where if I start crying, I stop talking, so I'm gonna need to stop crying to start talking. A lot of people think that YouTubers take their audiences for granted, and I don't think that's true of a lot of YouTubers, but I can't speak for everyone else, I can only speak for me. Tea break. Tea is scientifically proven to stop people crying. I see fan bases online, on Twitter and on YouTube, and they always seem to argue in amongst themselves. The hopefuls never do that. The hopefuls are constantly helping each other out and making sure that everyone's happy and okay. And I don't feel like I'm some sort of, you know, leader of this fan base, I hate saying that, but of this audience, of the people who watch my videos. I don't feel like I'm stood on a pedestal and you're all looking up to me. It feels like I'm just one of you guys, because you guys make me feel like that. I made a video like a year and a half ago called Honorary Big Sister, in which I said that I was someone that would always listen to you guys if ever you needed me. And I didn't really think about it at the time, it just felt like a video that I should make and a thing that I should let you guys know. And the amount of people that embraced it was insane. I'm still trying to get through the piles and piles of letters. I love it, but it's overwhelming. But I had someone come up to me at stage door a few months ago, and she was with her mum, and she hugged me and said, I love my big sister. And then she started crying, and then I started crying, and it was just a bit of a mess. I still maintain that I don't know what I'm doing. The only things I'm certain of my profession, you know, I know what I'm doing when I go on stage for Les Mis. I know what I'm going to be doing when I'm doing War of the Worlds. But it's everything in between that scares the crap out of me. And it's because I've got a responsibility. It's because I feel like I need to look after you guys. And I need to make sure that you're okay and that I make you proud. And in turn, you guys make me proud. All the time. Oh, this is mental. I don't know if I can get through editing this, let alone uploading it. But I don't think I could say thank you to you guys without bawling my eyes out, so this is just the way it has to be, I guess. I've got a while left to go in Les Mis. Then I start War of the Worlds in November to December. And I'm writing a book. I got a book agent, I forgot to tell you that. I'm writing a book. It's a non-fiction book. And it's kind of going to be an extension of my blog. I have a blog, for those of you that don't know, it's called alliknownow.com. Also, I have a request. When people come to visit me at stage door after shows and between shows, you guys always seem terrified and nervous, and you really don't need to be, because I'm just another girl in the world who just happens to have a cool job. That's all I am. I'm not perfect. I'm not special in any way, I'm just me. And I want you guys to treat me like that. Treat me like you just come to visit a friend, because that's what it is, really. Let's be honest. 2014 is going to be a good one. I'm going to get through those letters, I promise you that, but I think it's going to be a good one.